सहना भवतु सहनो भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। जय जय राम जानकी राम, जय जय राम जानकी राम। रघुकुल भूषण राजा राम, रघुकुल रघुकुल भूषण राजा राम, रघुकुल जय जय राम जानकी राम। आपसरंजन तारक नामा, दानव भंजन कोदंड रामा, जय जय राम जानकी राम। श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम, श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम, श्री राम श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम, जानकी राम, श्री रघुराम, श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम, श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम, श्री राम जय जय राम जानकी राम, जानकी राम। ॐ यं ब्रह्मा वरुणेन्द्र रुद्रमरुतः स्तुन्वन्ति दिव्यैस्तवैः वेदैः साङ्गपदक्रमोपनिषदैः ध्यानावस्थिततद्गतेन मनसा पश्यन्ति यं योगिनः यस्यान्तं न विदुःसुरासुरगणाः देवाय तस्मै नमः, देवाय तस्मै नमः। Humble prostrations to one and all present here. Little volume. That high frequency. knows about this? High frequency. Okay. Hari Om. Enough. Hari Om. Yes, that's fine. Our entire Gita chanting competition is based on chapter 4. So therefore I thought we'll speak on chapter 4. Chapter 4, what is the name of this chapter? Jnana Karma Sannyasa Yoga. Sometimes this chapter is also called Jnana Yoga. Called as Jnana Yoga because everything related to self-knowledge you will find in this chapter. So what are the important questions which are answered in this chapter? So there are 10 important questions. What are those questions? Question number 1. What is self-knowledge? Question number 2. From whom should we gain self-knowledge? Question number 3. Who will gain self-knowledge? Question number 4. Who will not gain self-knowledge? Question number 5. What are the benefits of self-knowledge? Question number 6. The source of self-knowledge. Question number 7. Why is it that people are not interested in self-knowledge? Any questions over? 7. Question number 8. The sadhana of self-knowledge is the greatest compared to all other spiritual sadhanas. All children should be silent. No disturbance here. Question number 8. What is the 8th question? Why the sadhana of self-knowledge is the greatest? Question number 9. How can self-knowledge bring peace and harmony in the society? Question number 10. What is the vision of that enlightened master who has this self-knowledge? So 10 questions. So what is the first one? Very good. What is the second one? From whom do you get the self-knowledge? What is the third one? Who gains this knowledge? Fourth one? Who will not gain this knowledge? Fifth one? Memory test, Memory test for the elders. For children, somewhere else something is going on. This is for the elders. Sixth one? No. Benefits of self-knowledge. Sixth one? Source of self-knowledge. Seventh one? Why are we not interested in self-knowledge? Eighth one? Why is this sadhana the ultimate sadhana? Ninth one? How self-knowledge brings peace and harmony in the society. And the last one, what is the vision of a man of self-knowledge, right? So question number 1. What is self-knowledge? So what is that famous verse? Karmanya karmayah pashyet akarmani cha karmayah Sabuddhiman manusheshu sayuktah kritsna karma krita. Yes. The one who sees inaction in action and action in inaction, such a person is buddhiman, wise. Such a person is a true doer of all actions. So what is being said here? What is said here is, a man of self-knowledge is the one who is identified with actionless consciousness and not with actionful BMI. At the level of body, at the level of mind, at the level of intellect, actions are continuously going on. Nobody can stop action. The wise person is a person whose identification is not with the body, whose identification is with pure consciousness. And what is the characteristics of this consciousness? It is actionless. And the law is, whatever you identify with, that you experience. So if my identification is with the body, I will feel as though I am performing all actions. There is a sense of doership. But if my identification is with consciousness, what will be my experience? I am not doing anything. Actionlessness is my experience. So what is the state of a wise person? At the body level, mind level, intellect level, he is very busy in the world, serving the world. But deep down, what is his experience? His experience is, I don't do anything. He experiences a state of actionlessness. Whereas what is our condition? We get tired, exhausted. Why? Totally identified with actionful body, mind, intellect. So who is a wise person? The question is, where is your identification? Is your identification with the body? Then you are an ignorant person. Is your identification with consciousness? Then you are a wise person. It doesn't matter at the body level whether actions are going on or not. If there is identification with the body, there is action as far as that person is concerned. If there is no identification with the body, then there is no action. This is the secret of action and inaction. So this is what is self-knowledge. Naiva kinchit karomiti yukto manyeta tattvavita. I don't do anything. This is the firm conviction of a person who is established in this knowledge that I am pure consciousness. So this answers the first question. What is self-knowledge? Now the second question. What is the second question? Whom should we gain this knowledge? Tadvidhi pranipatena pariprasnena sevaya upadekshanti te jnanam jnaninas tattvadarshinaha. This knowledge, tadvidhi, gain this knowledge. From whom? Only the person who has this knowledge can give this knowledge. A person who doesn't have this, how can such a person give? So therefore, approach such people, the masters in the society. Jnaninaha tattvadarshinaha. Not only they have a thorough understanding of the scriptures, they have studied the scriptures. So therefore, they are able to clear our doubts regarding the scriptures. They have a lot of clarity. But it is not just bookish information. They also have direct experience of the reality. Tattvadarshis they are. They have directly experienced it. So they have the scriptural knowledge and they have this direct experience. So therefore, approach them. How should we approach? Tadvidhi pranipatena pariprasnena sevaya. Go to such teachers. Fall at the feet. Pranipat. Falling at the feet means total surrender in humility. Keep your ego aside. The greater the ego, lesser the knowledge you will gain. Ego and knowledge, they don't go together. Vidya and Vinayam, they go together. So therefore, in all humility, now because this knowledge is the greatest knowledge, so therefore, greatest humility is expected to gain this knowledge. Pranipatena, fall at the feet of the teacher. Then sevaya, serve the teacher. This service of the teacher is essential so that the teacher will know what kind of student is in front, and the student also will know the glory of the teacher. That is necessary. A fine tuning is necessary between these two. So therefore, service is recommended. Fall at the feet of the teacher, serve the teacher, win the love and affection of the teacher, and then pariprasnena, ask your questions. This questioning the teacher is not to rate the teacher, to find out how much the teacher knows. No. The questioning is not to show off one's own knowledge. No. Questioning is only it is with a sincere desire to understand the scriptures, the spiritual path. So, tadvidhi pranipatena pariprasnena sevaya. So, what will these teachers do? Upadekshanti te jnanam. They will definitely give you. They will definitely bestow upon you this greatest knowledge. So, from whom should we gain it? From those who have it. So, this answers the second question. Now, the teacher may give the knowledge, but there is no guarantee student will gain the knowledge. Giving is one thing, the ability to absorb that knowledge is totally different thing. So this brings us to the third question. What is the third question? Who is the one who gains it? Shraddhavan labhate jnanam tatparas sanyatendriyaha. Enough. Labhate jnanam. Such a person will definitely get it. Who? Qualification number 1, Shraddhavan. Have faith in the teachings. Qualification number 2, not only that you have faith in the teaching, tat paraha, keeping this knowledge as the highest in life, giving the highest priority to this knowledge, you are striving hard. Tat paraha. But at the same time, there is another thing to be done. Sanyata indriyaha. Disciplining your sense organs. So now, you are conserving your energy and you are channelizing your energy towards the chosen goal. And with faith, you are striving hard. With single-pointed seriousness, single-pointed focus, with all faith. When you strive, such a person will definitely get it. Shraddha is necessary. That is a beginning. And this Shraddha is very much necessary in this field, because you cannot prove it and then start walking the path. It's not possible. You cannot say, first prove me that there is God, then I will strive to realize God. You can't do this. Why? Because God cannot be proved. It has to be directly experienced. As far as the worldly science is concerned, you can prove it, and then you can strive to gain that knowledge. That is possible. But in spiritual knowledge, that is not possible. Shraddha is very, very difficult in the path of spirituality, because whatever the scriptures say, they appear to be contradicting our experience. Our experience is God doesn't exist. Scriptures say God alone exists. Our experience is I exist. Scripture says you don't even exist. Our experience is happiness is coming from the outer world, in indulging the pleasures of the world. Scripture says no, it is not pleasure, it is poison. Real happiness is within. You see? Our experience comes from ego boosting. Scriptures say ego puncturing is the way. Our happiness comes from ego boosting. What do the scriptures say? The way is by effacing the ego. Everything is contradiction. According to us, world is very real. Scriptures say Jagan Mithya. The whole world is an illusion. Experience is we are in the world. The scriptures say no, world is in you. You are the most important. So every statement is a contradiction. So it is very, 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 very difficult to have even that faith. So that is why the importance is given to this faith. That first step itself can be a big obstacle. And therefore comes to this next question: who will not gain the knowledge? Who are they? That is the next question. Atnyascha shraddadhanascha samshayatma vinashyati. Atnyascha ashraddadhanascha samshayatma. These are the three people who will never gain this knowledge. Atnyaha, people who are not even exposed to this knowledge. They are ignorant ones. So there is no question that the ignorant one suddenly gains this knowledge. Not possible. Second category of people, they are exposed to this knowledge, but they don't have faith. Somewhere from within they say, no, I don't think what he is saying is right. I don't think what the scriptures are telling is right. Atnyascha ashraddadhanaha. The faithless ones, they also will not gain this knowledge. And the third one, what is the third one? Samshayatma. He is a pendulum. In the class he has faith. When he goes out of the class, he starts doubting. Now and then. Sometimes there is faith. Sometimes he will, I think the whole thing is a bluff. They are called as Samshayatmas. Doubting Thomas. So Bhagavan makes it clear, these three people are never going to gain this knowledge. Right. So this answers question number 4. Question number 5. What is the question number 5? What is the benefit of this knowledge? Correct? What is the benefit of this knowledge? The benefit of this knowledge is you come to know that you are infinite. You come to know that you are immortal. Tat tvam asi aham brahma asmi. Api chedasi papebhyah sarvebhyah papakrittamah sarvam jnanaplavenaiva vrajinam santarishyasi. whatever sins you have committed in the past, maybe you have committed an ocean of sins. Whatever sins you have committed, it is said, Sarvam Jnanaplavenaiva. This knowledge acts as a boat or a ship through which you cross over that infinite ocean. Meaning, all the papa karmas you have done in the past, everything is effaced. That is the glory of this knowledge. In the present, all those negative emotions, kama, krodha, lobha, moha, madamatsarya, raga, dvesha, ahankara, mamakara, all the negativities, everything is wiped clean. And the sufferings of the future, everything is gone. Because all these negativities are hanging around this ego. What does this knowledge do? It destroys the very root of all problems. The ego is destroyed. Yathe dhamsi samidhognihi bhasmasat kurute arjuna jnanagni sarva karmani bhasmasat kurute tatha. Yes. Just like a blazing fire. So there is a huge mountain heap of fuel, wood. So just like a blazing fire, in no time reduce the entire mountain of that wood into ashes. In the same way, this knowledge, this self-knowledge destroys all our karmas. Whether it is sanchita karma, whether it is agami karma, all karmas are gone. Even prarabdha karmas are also gone as far as that jnani is concerned. Because there is no identification with the body. Whatever karmas are done, remember these karmas can give infinite million births to us. That much karmas we have already done. That is called as sanchita karma. They are all waiting for fructification. The law is every action will come back to us as a result of this action. Every karma has to fructify into karma phala. So this is an infinite cycle which is going on. Now what does this person do? He becomes free from all these karmas because all these karmas are hanging on to one entity. What is that entity? Ego. He has destroyed that ego. That is why it is said, Nahijnanena sadrisham pavitramiha vidyate. There is no greater purifier than knowledge. Because that entity which creates defilement, which creates impurity, that entity is ego, that entity is destroyed with this knowledge. So therefore, what is the benefit of this knowledge? I come to know my true nature. I am infinite. I am immortal. Satchidananda Swarupa I am. Infinite bliss is my nature. And a person who gains this knowledge becomes free from birth, death, cycle. That is called as true liberation. So this is the benefit of this knowledge. This answers question number 5. Question number 6. What is the source of this knowledge? From where is this knowledge coming from? Which is the verse? Imam vivasvate yogam proktavanaham avyayam vivasvan manave praha manurikshvakave bravid. Yes, Bhagavan says, I am the source. This knowledge has come from me. And it is very logical because creation belongs to the Lord. So how to intelligently live our life in this world? This knowledge has to come from the creator of creation. Bhagavan alone can be that Guru, the ultimate Guru, from whom this knowledge has to flow. Imam vivasvate yogam proktavan, aham proktavan. It has come from me. And that is why in all Guru Shishya Parampara, the first term is always Bhagavan. Sada Shiva Samarambham Shankaracharya Madhyamam Asmadacharya Paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam. My prostration to this Guru Parampara. Where is it starting from? Sada Shiva Samarambham. Beginning from the Lord. Bhagavan alone can give this knowledge. So what is the source of knowledge? Bhagavan himself. So this answers question number 6. Question number 7. Why is it that people are not interested in this knowledge? You will always find this. People are interested in 1,000 different things, but the moment there is a Jnana Yajna, the crowd thins down. And answers this question. You know why nobody gives importance to this knowledge? Nobody gives importance to this knowledge because they are not able to connect happiness with self-knowledge. They are always able to find connection of happiness with hard work. Kshipram hi manushe loke siddhir bhavati karmaja. I understand the importance of hard work. Work hard, fulfill the desire, be happy. I understand this equation. But gain this knowledge and be happy, I find it difficult. We are all striving for happiness. We all want infinite happiness for infinite period of time. This is a natural desire in all of us. What is that which I find in this world? The person who works hard becomes happy. Kshipram hi manushe loke, in this world of men, manushya loka, siddhir bhavati karmaja. Through karma, I get what I want and therefore I am happy. Therefore, what should be given importance to? Karma, not jnana. Able to see it. So therefore everybody is busy, oh busy. Busy, oh busy. Why busy? I can see the relationship. Work hard, get lot of money, be happy. I can see it. Gain the knowledge and be happy. I am not able to connect the dot. How does self-knowledge makes you happy? I am just going to give you one example. There are plenty of examples. The dream you are struggling and suffering and suffocated and miserable. What will put an end to all your sorrows? Suppose a lion is chasing you in the dream. You are running. You are trying to find out which tree I can climb. It's a forest. That may or may not work. But there is something which will 100% work. What is that? Wake up. Now waking up, what is it? That is called as self-knowledge. I come to know I am not the dreamer. I am the waker. Waking up is nothing but gaining self-knowledge. Knowledge about oneself. The moment you gain that knowledge, will you still be scared of that lion? All your suffering's gone. You have transcended the problem permanently. This is the glory of self-knowledge. Let me give another example. In the movie theater, you are crying, crying. Because it's a very tragic movie. Hero is pathetically beaten up. You are crying. What is the way to end your suffering in the movie theater. Identification with the hero created all problem. Now in the theater you are living as though you are that hero, miserable hero. Your identification is completely with the hero. So therefore, what should be the solution? Identification with the hero created the problem. So the solution should be disidentification. Means what? Let me know myself as I am. I am not that hero. I am the person who is watching this movie. That is a mere movie, a play of light and shade that has nothing to do with my life. I have my own life. The moment I start paying attention to myself, my sorrow in the film theater also ends. You see how self-knowledge is putting an end to all your sorrows. It's a relationship we have to understand. The moment you understand this relationship in your life, the highest priority automatically becomes self-knowledge. It's a one-stop solution to all problems. There are very many people suffering because of cancer and this and that and all that. The person is suffering and you are not able to console that person. Will your self-knowledge solve this problem? Yes. How will it solve the problem? I come to know I am not this body. Bas, problem is solved. I am consciousness observing this decaying, dying body. If you are able to remain rooted in consciousness, smile even amidst greatest challenge in your life. That is why this is one solution to all problems. There are so many Mahatmas. In the biography of Puja Gurudev, Journey of a Master, you must all read that book. Puja Gurudev's biography. There is one story there. This Mahatma, he had this, leg swollen with worms there, and this Mahatma is watching his own leg. And then one worm fell down from that swollen leg with all pus and all that thing. That Mahatma put that worm back. Can you imagine that amount of objectification? This body, anyway it has to die. It has come from matter, it will go back to matter. Why should I be bothered? I am just a witness to all the happening. This is the strength of self-knowledge. Atmana vindate viryam. It's called infinite strength. Even the death is not able to shake you because you know you are deathless. That is the strength of this knowledge. So gross-minded, extroverted, sensuous people are not able to find this relationship. And therefore, in the society you will find nobody is giving importance to this knowledge. And that's why Bhagavan says, Rajavidya, Rajagukhyam, it's a royal secret. The source of infinite strength is within us, but we are searching for the source outside. You are already carrying that infinite strength, infinite wisdom. That state of immortality you are carrying with you. But since you are not paying attention to it, you are not getting it. Right. Moving forward. Next is question number 8. What is the question? How is this knowledge, self-knowledge, the greatest sadhana? Sarvam karma khilam partha jnane parisamapyate. All spiritual sadhanas are only for this. All other spiritual sadhanas, whatever you may do, Tirtha Kshetra, you are visiting pilgrimages, you are doing japa, you are doing upavas, whatever you are doing, everything is for this. Jnane parisamapyate. What is the glory of this sadhana of self-knowledge? This is the only sadhana which gives you infinite results. All other sadhana will give you only finite results. Whereas this sadhana gives you infinite results. Now see, the logic is, limited action can give you only limited results. To get infinite results, you will have to do infinite action. But this is a unique situation where finite action is giving infinite results. The spiritual sadhana you are doing, that jnana sadhana, it is finite, but the result is infinite. How is it so? The result is infinite not because your sadhana is infinite. Result is infinite because the very nature of that thing is infinite. Got it? The nature of that thing is infinite. Therefore you are getting infinite result. Your sadhana is finite only. And that is why jnana sadhana is glorified. When you withdraw your senses and shift your attention to that self, you come to know that that self is infinite. You gain infinite. You gain infinite because the nature of that thing is infinite. Sarvam karmakhilam partha jnane parisamapyate. This answers question number 8. Question number 9. What is the question? How this self-knowledge is going to benefit the society? Now see, if there has to be peace and harmony in the society, how should people in the society live? When all people are living a life based on values, they are humble, they are cooperative, they are straightforward, honest, loving. When people start following these human values, there is peace and harmony in the society. Yes or no? Yes. So peace and harmony comes from human values. First step. Now the question is, where does this human values come from? Where does it come from? It comes from the vision of oneness. People whom I consider my own, I automatically tend to love them. I automatically tend to serve them. My own child, to do anything to my own child, I don't need certificate from the government. I do it wholeheartedly. Anyone whom I consider my own, there is straightforwardness. There is love. There is cooperation. Yes or no? So therefore, values come from the vision of oneness. Peace and harmony comes from human values. Human values are born out of vision of oneness. And where does this vision of oneness come from? Self-knowledge. I come to know that I am pure consciousness and not the body. So what will I see in others? He is also pure consciousness. She is also pure consciousness. We are all nothing but consciousness with a temporary body, a secondary body. Body is there today, tomorrow it is not there, but consciousness is eternal. So when I start seeing myself in others, the essence in each one of us, it is the same. When I start seeing this consciousness everywhere, there is vision of oneness. So self-knowledge brings vision of oneness. This vision of oneness brings human values, and this human value brings peace and harmony in the society. That is why Bhagavan says, Paritranaya sadhunam vinashaya cha dushkritam dharma samsthapanarthaya Sambhavami yuge yuge dharma samsthapanarthaya. For bringing peace and harmony in the society, what is Bhagavan doing? For bringing law and order in the society, what is he doing? Paritranaya sadhunam. I protect the virtuous, the sadhus. Vinashaya cha dushkritam. I destroy the wicked and the crooked. Now see, sadhus. Who is a sadhu? A good-hearted person is called a sadhu. When do we become a good-hearted person? When there is a vision of oneness. And when is that vision of oneness? When the focus is upon the pure consciousness, when the focus is upon the Lord. We are all children of God. God alone is permanent. Everything is impermanent. When I live a life in tune with God, then that person becomes a sadhu. So if there has to be peace and harmony in the society, who should increase? Sadhus must increase in the society. Good-hearted people must increase in the society. Wise people must increase in the society. That's what Bhagavan does. So when I take avatar, Sambhavami Yugege, what is it, Bhagavan, that you are doing after taking avatar? I increase the number of sadhus, good-hearted people. So on one side I increase the number of spiritual people. On the other side I decrease the wicked, crooked people. Please understand, these crooked people are not crooked by nature. No. Out of their ignorance they have become crooked. The moment your attention is upon the body and not upon consciousness, I am different, you are different, she is different, he is different, we are all different. The moment there is vision of plurality, what comes next? Competition, jealousy, inferiority complex, superiority complex, fight, hatred. Wherever there is vision of difference, vision of plurality, Hiranyakashipu is born, Ravana is born, all Rakshasas are born. Don't think that those Rakshasas in some Purana now, Swamiji, there is no, all are Rakshasas only. If you see the world, the happenings in the world, you don't need to have some horns to become Rakshasa. No. Your thoughts, words and deeds. Any selfish action is a Rakshasic action. Hurting others for my own welfare. If there is such instance seen, that's a Rakshasic, demonic action. So, paritranaya sadhunam vinashaya cha dushkritam. So, how to destroy these Rakshasas in the society? Not physically killing. That comes later. The first is giving right understanding. Give them right understanding. Because every one of us, we are doing all mistakes in life. We are doing all sins in life because there is no clear understanding about life. So give them the right understanding. Samadana Bheda, initial stages. But yes, if that person is not listening and if that person becomes a threat to the society, then the final stage is danda, destruction. So this is what Bhagavan does after taking avatar. And that is why that avatar episode comes in chapter 4. It doesn't come in any other chapter. So what is the message? The message is this knowledge is the highest. To impart this knowledge, to revive this knowledge, Arjuna, I have taken avatar. That is the main work. Killing Kamsa, etc., that is not my main work. Killing Kamsa is very easy. One lightning, enough. But to give this knowledge, yes, avatar is necessary. So this answers question number 9. And question number 10. What is the question? What is the vision of a Mahatma who has gained this knowledge? His vision is God vision. He sees God and God alone everywhere. What is that verse? Brahmarpanam brahmahavihi brahmagnau brahmanahutam brahmaiva tena gantavyam brahma karma samadhina. This is the verse we chant before food also, and anyway food time has come. So therefore, two birds in one shot. Brahmarpanam Brahmahavihi. So this is the vision of this Mahatma. So this sacrificial fire is there. Homa is happening. Brahma Arpanam. So what is this person saying? That ladle through which that ghee is offered, that ladle is also Brahman. Brahma Havihi, that which is offered ghee, that is also Brahman. Brahma Agnau, that fire is also Brahman. Brahmana Hutam, the one who is offering, is also Brahman. In this way, he is seeing Brahman alone, he is seeing pure consciousness alone, he is seeing only God and God alone everywhere. Such a person is called Brahma Karma Samadhi. This is the name of that person. Samadhi, dhi means intellect, understanding. His understanding has become sama, established, firm, very clear now. What is his understanding? Everything is Brahman. He has become a sthita prajna. Understanding has become firm. So such a person is called Brahma Karma Samadhi, because in all his actions, in all his karma, he is seeing only Brahman. Such a person, where will he go? Brahmaiva Tena Gantavyam. Such a person who sees God and God alone everywhere, at the time of death also he will think of God and God alone. And where will we go? He will go to God alone. He merges, becomes one with God. So even while living, he sees only God. After death also he merges in God. This is the very purpose of life. Thus we have answered 10 questions, and thus our time also has come to an end. So I sincerely invoke the grace of the Lord and blessings of the entire Guru Parampara. May we all strive for this knowledge, gain this knowledge, and be liberated from this infinite miserable cycle of birth and death. In the process, serving everyone. Atmano mokshartham jagat hitayata. So in every one of us we are striving for self-knowledge. The world is benefited and we are also benefited. It's a win-win situation. This is called intelligent living. Right. Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah Sarve Santu Niramayah Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu Ma Kaschit Dukkha Bhag Bhavet Asato Ma Sadgamaya Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamaya Mrityorma Amritam Gamaya Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. What is the next program? Going there? Lunch. Okay.